Hey guys, and welcome back to Spirit Tracks. Unfortunately, we had to leave Arjun to deal with Steven/Burn, and we've got an appointment with the Land of Fire. No, not Zuko's, homestead. It's literally just a volcanic region. It's actually one of my favourite regions in the game, especially the temple. The temple is pretty mint.
I like the Land of Fire. I like watching the morning news. And here's the weather with Johnny. Ah!
Meteors.
It's just always on fire. It's burning. Constant burning.
Don't even ask if Forest Town is currently on fire. I think you know the answer to that by now. Look at those random-ass dark trains up there. Just giving it all this on their random patrols. Nowhere near where we enter the land.
You know, they're just fucking up shit for any other trains that happen to cross up in their turf. It's about sending a message.
Which I imagine won't be many, because look at the sparse amount of tracks here. In fact, we can't even approach the temple right now, so we've got to find the Locomo of this land, and to find him, I guess we have to have a chat with the locals. Watch out for these falling rocks, though, because some will fall on the train track, so you can't go AFK at any point during this.
Classic volcano shenanigans. Gives me Ocarina of Time flashbacks to when I didn't know that walking backwards was faster.
Huh.
And all I did was turtle with young Link.
Yeah, I think we've all been there. God help the poor sap who went up Death Mountain with the Deku shield. How can you live with yourself?
They warn you so many times! There's so many, mandatory text boxes from random, some are from Navi and some are from, the shrubs themselves saying, don't take your shield up, get a better shield. You have no one to blame but yourself at that point.
Nah, whatevs. I'm not here to judge, I'm here to commentate. I feel there is a race, a Zelda race, that we have not encountered yet. Can you guess who it is?
The Zoras.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's,
I knew where you were going with this, but no, because the Gorons have been around. They were in Wind Waker. I'm pretty sure they were in Phantom Hourglass as well, so they haven't gone anywhere, but the Zoras got replaced by Doritos there for a little period of time.
Well, it is the Gorons. I guess they decide to come with us? What happened to the old, land of the sea? Did everyone just leave outside Island for the new world?
Basically, once the resources are used up on those islands, you kinda gotta move on.
Oh man, and when you start to look into it, on the technical side of things, how many crops they would have to grow, just to feed this small amount of people on each island each day, it kind of doesn't add up, but we don't play Zelda for that kind of intricate detail. We play it to get a sword, push a block against another block and open a door, and hear da-da-da-da, and feel good inside.
And sometimes we occasionally wonder what Ganon's doing.
I wonder what Ganon is up to. I hope he made lots of spaghetti. That's what the kids are saying nowadays, right?
That's the meme-age and Aurora Borealis.
At this time of day, at this... whatever, I don't care.
Isometric exercises.
An unforgettable experience.
An unforgettable luncheon.
There you go. Brilliant. I don't think the Gorons transisted, or whatever the word is, to DS 3D as smoothly as, say, Link or Zelda did, I'm going to be honest with you.
Their heads are so big.
Did you just have to take a moment to drink it in there?
I did. They look like not exactly, but I'm using this more as an analogy. They look like Goron Funko Pops.
I was gonna say exactly that, yeah.
This is what a gross line of Goron toys would look like, not the actual Gorons. Then again, we have been spoiled by Twilight Princess Goron, so yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't Nintendo just make a line of, high-quality Zelda figures instead of leaving it for, first 4 figures or something? You'd think they'd make a mint off of that.
I don't know, Nintendo started with toys. They started there, and then they went to video games. And then, yeah, we just had that huge dry spell of no toys, but now there are some Zelda toys out there now. Official Nintendo ones. And then the Amiibos. And then, yeah, and then you have, obviously, the third-party and, Nendroids and the posable figures of Zelda characters.
I've got to say, that all looks exactly like the stuff you can dig out of the ground in Animal Crossing New Leaf.
It's probably an asset in the DS, like, designer kit.
It's fancy. That's all I really care about. And speaking of, like, Nintendo toys, I don't know if they were fully licensed or anything. Bit of an edit here, because I cocked up the incoming section, but my story's more important, so I'm going to say it. I used to see, like, Nintendo figures or like Mario Kart sets with like the karts and whatnot in my games magazines, and I'd always want to buy them and I would never get round to it, which is the reason I hate my mum, and she didn't never get me that Wolverine action figure, and I'm kind of sorry about it, to be honest.
Oh, and you wanted Wolverine too, because they don't make Wolverine action figures anymore because it's Fox owned, so Marvel, who owns the rights to make the toys, purposefully doesn't put out that many X-Men figures.
You heard it here first, folks. Fox does not put out. Be glad, by the way, that you weren't in the know about what I was referencing there, and maybe I could have timed this better, but alas, I am but an Entom. I do not have timing skills. Wee. It
is a fun mechanic.
There you go. That's it. And now we can go and see the Elder Goron, Kagoron. Not really sure what the naming pun or trope is there, but whatever.
The Gorons are a simple race. Most of the time their names are just simply add-ons. Like Big Goron and Giant Goron.
Bouldertron is my favorite.
But no, so Kagi is key. So he is the key Goron.
See, Kagoron is the key to all this, because he's a sturdier Goron than we've ever had before.
He's so macho. Like, he looks like a less bad toy.
I don't think anyone's rushing out to get his Funko Pop, sadly.
No, everyone just kind of wants his amiibo, though. But that's only because it gives you some pretty good buffs in the game.
I always like the Goron sense of like camaraderie and brothership, because they always treat like Link well in pretty much every like Zelda game, except for Twilight Princess at the start. But that was understandable, because that was like punished Goron. A race denied their rocks.
Right, and also Link is a random who, so yeah, they have every right to be a prick to him. The race relations in Twilight Princess aren't all that good if you look into it. So, but they always come around, and yeah, and everyone's a brother. Doesn't matter who you are, if you prove yourself, you're a brother.
Indeed, I agree. Okie yes, we will use the train to solve the problem that the Gorons are facing here. Namely, there's lava blocking their front door, and they can't get home.
Wow, you just gave me terrible flashbacks of bad strategy, guys. Use the train to solve the problem that the Gorons have. Yeah, but how? I'm stuck.
Those are the worst guides, the ones that expect you to know stuff like regardless of context. Don't do that. At least put a little like primer or something.
Like, I need cardinal directions. Go south, go down. Like, I need actual driving directions.
Whenever someone says cardinal direction, I can't help but think of like a pope standing like to the south.
Oh no, just right there in the middle of a busy intersection.
Here you go. Have some luscious stamp action, Mexi. We're still a bit away from getting the engineer outfit, but enjoy it all the same.
Oh yeah, that's the good stamp shit.
Let's see, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Love them. I love them all like precious children.
These barbers will be annoying when we attempt to go up the mountain to the sanctuary, but yeah, let's just say bombs will be their downfall, and it is most glorious when you destroy them, but not if you don't.
I love how basic Zelda enemies are, that you can... their elemental affinities can be so interchanged. Like, sometimes you see Dekubabas in forest areas, and it makes sense. And then sometimes you see the Dekubabas just growing in the middle of a volcano, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, they're just such basic in their character designs that you can put them in any situation, change a few colors, and bam, it works.
Bam, and the barber is gone. Alright, I think we're about ready to head out now. Sorry for the shortest part, but we've still got 2 more coming today, because this is Zelda Upload Day, and you get spoiled.
You get more Zelda than your body has room for.
And I keep a lot of room for Zelda, I'd like you to know.
It's right next to the hole in my heart.
Aw, I'm sad now, but it's near the end of the part, so I can feign caring for at least a couple of minutes.
That's all I need, mostly, with my friendships. Good enough!
Good enough. Alright, what you got for me here?
Oh, well, look at that. See, the key Goron opened the archway covered in keys.
Ah, very clever, Hideo Kojima, very clever.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I used his first name, I'm not his mother.
Well, I mean, it's one of those names. You gotta say first name, last name.
Like Guillermo del Toro. It's just a name that rolls off the tongue, really.
Yeah, and sometimes people give themselves names to be more like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Huh, you ever find it weird that the Goron cart was the same color as the spirit train?
Maybe it's a mystic item that's been passed down by the royal family to the Gorons. Like, they were gifted it. They thought, like, they worshipped it as an idol, but it's actually just a piece of the royal train.
Huh. Yeah, I'll accept that, because otherwise I'll go mad with OCD, so... Ah, yes, I know exactly where to find some ice. There's a whole region covered in the stuff.
It's like, Zelda, do you not remember? Look me in the eyes.
I see fear in those eyes. Fear of not knowing where ice is.
Oh, how sad.
Alright, we will take ourselves by the hand and head on over to Snow Land.
I do like how you get this huge region, and yeah, we only have access to the one little village, but it gets us moving right along.
Yep, there is another place, but that's not open for business right now. I think that's experiencing technical difficulties at the moment.
It's experiencing a demon train infestation. They're fumigating.
Yeah, you would be surprised how right you are when we come back to the Fire Realm / land. That Lego tower is only missing a single piece. All we need is like one more super big force gem and bada bing bada boom, it will fix itself.
All we need to do is buy one more action figure that has the tower piece included with it, and then we'll have built the super tower with all the Power Ranger figures.
Little known fact, it's actually fake news that Breath of the Wild did so good, and they're funding the next Zelda game off Breath of the Wild amiibos and knockoff Funko Pops. It's crazy how it works.
Wow, I had no idea that's how you made money in the gaming industry.
Yeah, what can I say? Also, pledge to our Patreon. We may not have Funko Pops, but at least we're shit at Let's Plays. We'll see you next time for more Zelda Spirit Tracks. See you then.